Hello, Scorpios, and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your May 2019 monthly tarot reading. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of your support, for all of your likes, your comments, your shares, and especially all my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. If you guys haven't, remember to hit the like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you hit that little wiggly bell, it'll notify you when I post up videos or whenever I go live. Alrighty, guys. So this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It cannot and it will not resonate with every single one of you, and that's okay. Remember that we're not just our sun sign. To check out our other placements as well. They might resonate better with us, or they might resonate even more so than obviously our sun sign this month, okay? If you guys want to check out your weeklies, they have more in-depth information week to week about what's going on, career and love, as well as the astrology week to week. So check those out as well. And yeah, all right, Scorpios, so let's get into this. We are in the opposite fixed sign season now, so we're in Taurus season. Your opposite fixed sign, ruled by Venus. So you and Taurus have this great and interesting relationship. Not so much interesting, but very deep relationship with karma. You guys are the kind of the karmic signs. I don't know what it is about Scorpios and Tauruses and being on that level. They bring about karma. Tauruses will slap you right in the face with karma. They just have this karmic energy about them, bringing about almost instant karma. And Scorpio, you guys make great transformative changes to karma. Make great karmic changes. So we have that new moon in Taurus on the 4th. Which obviously is in, like I was just saying, your opposite fixed sign. You guys are still water, and this is still earth, or, fixed earth here. So it's all about kind of where our need for stability lies, kind of accepting that sometimes the need for stability is not as easy to satisfy in the moment as we would like it to be, and to be okay with that. We have to kind of also be more open to making necessary changes in terms of getting more stability, in terms of getting projects, career things up off the ground, or even in terms of moving or building up our home. There's a need for great change with this new moon in Taurus. And we have the full moon in your sign on the 18th. So, because we have the full moon in your sign in Taurus season, right at the end of Taurus season, there's this greatly transformative energy, obviously, here. Greatly my God, I cannot English. Great transformations in terms of karmic endings, karmic beginnings. We're ending karmic relationships. We're also going very deep. We need to be careful as we go this deep to not become too obsessive and dig ourselves into any types of holes that we can't really get back out of right away. Things that might end up lasting 6 months or so down the road. And we're like, oh my God, why did I start doing that to myself? We could have that happen, and we need to watch out for that. For Scorpios, though, I don't feel like that's as big of a threat to you guys. I feel like, again, this is a very emotionally charged full moon, and it helps us deal with serious situations and really the darkness inside us and within our lives. We might be prone to really heightened and extreme emotions, so be careful of that as well. We're gonna see, let's see what this month brings about now. Let's get back into the tarot, because again, we can go on and on about the astrology, but I like to talk about that a little bit more in the weeklies as the energy approaches. So do check out your weeklies. Let's really talk about, in terms of, what's coming in this season. What kind of things can we expect will be happening this season, Taurus season in May 2019? What is that bringing in for us? What is it doing for us? Because when I was meditating in your energy before I started this, it's really strange. I kind of felt like almost this sense of drowning, which is strange because you are still water. You should be fine. You can swim, right? You guys are able to swim. Scorpios, you can swim. And you're drowning, and it's almost like you guys are saying, I don't know how to deal with this. I can't do this. I can't do this. But you can. And I don't know why you built up this belief that you can't get past something that you yourself have kind of created here. So let's see what that really means. Let's see what comes out here. All right, Scorpios, we're using the Hermetic Tarot. Again, I felt like there was a need for sharpness, deepness, depth. Not deepness. That's not a word. All right, Scorpio, so let's see. I feel like we are experiencing our shadow self in a way this month, or we're really noticing it. And Scorpios, what's coming in May 2019? What will be happening in general? The King of Wands reversed. Yeah. Why aren't we feeling so confident? It's like, I don't know what like happened here, but it's just, we're being very, again, kind of sharp, unyielding in our judgments. It's like people are saying, hey, Scorpio, do this. And you're like, no. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I can't do that. I just can't. So let's take a look. I actually want to clarify that. Before I even pull any more, I want to talk about this a little bit, because this is definitely your mood. The Devil. Yeah, why are we getting caught up in our heads here? I feel that as things kind of progress for you, you've built up this belief that you're never going to be able to get to where you want to go, or where you've been trying to get. It's been like this long, just out of reach, you know, like with the horse with the carrot that's kind of tied right in front of it, and it'll never get that carrot, but it's still going for it and going for it. And it kind of feels like a situation like that for you guys. And as we approach some big changes, some necessary moments here where we can make some huge changes and bring this into our life, where we can finally grab that carrot, it's like as soon as we're able to grab it, we're like, no, I don't think so. We're caught up in these illusory, silly almost ways. I mean, they look like these little devils, little demons. They look kind of funny and silly. It's like, you know, you're attached here, but you're attached by these silly, stupid beliefs, honestly, that just are not real. And I don't know why you guys think that. I don't know if things have not, it feels to me, you know, because things maybe haven't worked out in the past, or you've been chasing this for so long. It's like, why would I finally have some opportunities to make it a reality? So let's see what else is coming in, happening this May 2019 for my Scorpios. You guys are, got something roiling very deep below you. Yeah, Three of Wands. There is progression. And there's progression with other people that involves other people, either lifting you up, giving you opportunities, working with others. We're seeing a lot of progression. We're getting to where we want to. Despite all this other energy, it's like, you know, there's established strength here. You guys have established your strength. That's what the Three of Wands is in the Hermetic Tarot. I don't know if you can see that, but Lord of established strength. He's got 3 wands here. He's got fire. He's cooking. He's ready. So let's see, Scorpios. Four of Wands. Yeah, where have you been wanting to get to? This to me feels like the Four of Wands often represents kind of the glass ceiling. You know, what happens when we do finally get that carrot, and what is that carrot to you? What is your happily ever after, the place you've been trying to get to? It could be a place you want to move to, I'm getting for some of you. A better home, or moving, you know, to a different part of the world or a different part of the country. And it almost feels like you guys just don't believe you're going to get there, but we see a lot of movement towards, you know, traveling to new places, celebrating with others. Oh, what the heck? Hold on. Oh, and of course, what else would fly out like that other than the Eight of Wands? There it is, Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of momentum towards wherever you want to go. We have a lot of opportunities. Again, travel this month, or talking about travel, planning. You're going to see progression in terms of moving, I think, with the Four of Wands, Eight of Wands. It's like the Eight of Wands came out to really clarify. There's movement for some of you guys this month, or at least a focus on it. The Sun. There's success, happiness, joy. It's the happiest card in the deck. Look at these 2 girls dancing. Like, they don't give a care in the world. They have nothing to worry about. They're happy. They're content. They've reached the point where they've been trying to get to. The Sun is just, you know, we've attained some type of goal, personal, a business goal, whatever this might be for you. We're getting there, and we're really seeing a shift in circumstances to a point where maybe even a lot of people are noticing that we're doing well. People are like, wow, Scorpio, you've really like leveled up here. You're doing great. You're finally getting to where you want to go. So why are we feeling not as confident about it? Let's take a look at specifically career now. Yeah, it's weird. I almost feel like as I'm doing this reading, I'm forgetting mentioning something, and I hope I don't. Maybe it'll come up by the reading. Maybe you guys feel like you're forgetting something, and that's why we're like, no, I don't think I can step into this, because maybe I had to do something else. Maybe I had more money to save. Maybe I don't think I'm that I'm ready, or I'm not where I wanted to be. But it's like, I don't know, Scorpio. It seems to me like you're there. Let's see about career. Career for my Scorpios. It's May 2019. The moon. Again, that Taurus new moon really does feel like a powerful time. Again, the moon is going to be very important. New moon, full moon, new moon in Taurus, full moon in your sign. There's a lot of great energy, I think, in between those new moons. And the new moon, my God, the new moon and the full moon. Cannot say this right. That I think we're going to see a lot of growth during that. It's also going to, again, bring up a lot of our deepest fears, our deepest anxieties, secrets. However, I do still want to say, let me just get a clarifier for the moon. I still think that the new moon is a great time for new beginnings. I just think it's a really nice time. Yeah, 7 of Wands. Make sure you get your ducks in a row. Make sure that you continue doing what you're doing. Get all those little tasks done. Even make lists. I don't know why I'm getting this. Make a list, Scorpio. If you've got a lot going on and you want to get it all done, make some lists and accomplish them. Lord of Valor, you can overcome this, but we have to be willing to put up that fight to do what we need to do here. So let's see what else is coming in for you guys in terms of career. Ooh. Career in May 2019. The Chariot. You might be able to kind of go in 2 different directions this month, and you need to choose which one. Or we need to somehow combine this together in a very realistic and very balanced way where we're not trying to, like jockey 2 horses that are trying to go in 2 different directions. We might want to do one thing, but because of something else, we can't do it right now, or we feel like we can't. We might need to kind of work through that there. So let's see what that's about. To me, that feels like there's conflicting interests, like, well, I want to do this, but shouldn't I be saving for this? So let's see Chariot. Let's see Chariot. Let's see what the Chariot has to say. Clarify the Chariot for my Scorpios. Little lizard friend over here. He keeps coming up during my readings. It's kind of funny. Death reversed. There you guys are reversed. Why are you blocking yourself like this? It just feels like there's endings, there's transformations that need to be made, and you guys are like, oh, I know I need to choose. But you've like made this block for yourself. You're putting up walls where you should be carving out windows and taking the reins and just keep going. Guys. Yeah. There's transformations that need to be made that it just feels like we're unwilling to make them. Why? In terms of career. Things that needed to end. Belief systems, I think, that needed to end. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. Why are you guys living in lack? You're not in lack anymore. I feel like last month it was like such a come up. And you guys are still like not used to the energy that you're in, I think. I think that we're still like, no, I have to keep working. I got to keep struggling. There's never anything, like I'm never going to get to where I need to go. I'm never going to get there. So I might as well just stay in this struggle bus energy. You don't need to be in the struggle bus anymore. Four of Pentacles. Why are we so, there's something that we're holding on to because it's safe, because it's comfortable. We don't know anything more, it feels like, than what we've been in. And we're like, I can't do it. Fortitude, have strength. You need to realize that overcoming this is not as hard as you think it is. Approach it, but approach it and approach yourself with love, appreciation, kindness. Yes, she's got a flaming cup here, but look at the way she's petting the lion. It's not in anger. She's not throwing fire at the lion. The lion is giving her fire, giving her strength. But she's also overcome this not with attacks, not with harshness, not with bringing other people down. It's through love. You attack what you are afraid of with love. You come at something that you fear and that you don't know how it's going to work out by knowing that this enemy, your fear is greater than the enemy's strength. Understand that is really an important message this month. Whatever that enemy might be. And for me, it really just feels like it's a giant wall or belief that you guys have that you just cannot seem to let go of for some reason. So what else is coming in for career? The sun. Guys, you're at the sun. There's so much to celebrate. Contentment, happiness, illuminating all the wonderful things in your life here. I just feel like the sun is amazing. Let me get a clarifier for it. Holy crap. Knight of Wands. Yeah, new offers. Also, again, travel, moving. You might be offered something that you might have to travel for very quickly, very suddenly to like go interview, to go somewhere. Sudden travel plans might come up in terms of work or in terms of things happening. So be aware of that. The Knight of Wands is also follow your passion into the sun. Literally follow your passion into the sun. It's success. Whatever you love doing, whatever it doesn't even feel like work to you, it just feels like that's where you're finding your success. I don't know, it does not feel bad for you. Five of Cups reversed. Yeah, you guys are finding your way through here. There's a loss of pleasure when the Five of Cups is upright, but when it's reversed, we're figuring out that we still have two cups. We're getting past this, and we're seeing that there is other doors open for us, whether we're sad that other things didn't work out. They didn't work out so that we could get to this sun point here. All this success, this liberation from the pain, from holding ourselves back, from living in just general lack. Look at this, Ace of Pentacles. It's a great month for planting new seeds. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to start on, whatever it is that you have been trying to really grow here. The Ace of Pentacles says that this is this is prosperity that is going to come in for a very long time. Whatever seeds you're planting now, whatever you're beginning now, especially if you're getting work offers, it's a solid, stable offer that has a lot to give you in terms of stability, money, just happiness. It's a really stable foundation. So I say that if things that you didn't want to end, you're starting to realize that you need to end them, or that we need to release this lack, you're releasing it to let all this wonderful energy in. The Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, that's incredible, guys. So know that this is what your month is really about in terms of what's coming in for career. You're getting there. So stop getting stuck up in this energy. Stop getting stuck up in this energy of holding on to something that desperately needs to end, which is that lack. Overcome it. You have the strength. Let's get a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle for a card of advice. I decided to do this now for you guys for some reason. Then we'll go to love. Message from Spirit from my Stacey DeMarco deck here. Message from Spirit, guidance, overall guidance and advice for my Scorpios for May 2019. Graveyard, unnecessary fear. Guys, unnecessary fear. You are fearing unnecessarily. I'll read the description for you, but I mean, come on. Y'all are feeling unnecessarily. I don't really feel like I have to explain that one so hard. Pull this card and know that you fear unnecessarily. Things are not as they seem, and you can overcome your obstacles. The anxieties you have, although real, should be put aside before they haunt you long term. Instead, trust that you know the correct next steps and that you will act upon them. You know the right steps, guys. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. I'm serious. Have some confidence here, Scorpios. There's nothing to worry about. It's unnecessary fears. Whatever you're fearing right now, it's unnecessary. Make the changes. If you've known this thing needed to end a long time ago, whether it be a relationship, a work relationship, or just that holding on to lack and holding on to whatever is nice and stable in the moment and comfortable, but it's not going to feed you long term, let it go. And don't be afraid. So let's look at love. I want to look at love with the Hobbit deck here. All right, Scorpios. Love and relationships for my Scorpios for May 2019. Singles, couples, all my Scorpios. I do general love messages. We get a little bit more in depth in the weeklies, just for weekly messages. But if you want to book a private reading and you have your own personal questions about love, again, all the information is right below this video in the description box. Love and romance. Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus be happening this May 2019 for my Scorpios in terms of love. Six of Coins. We're talking about balance. I think that those two Libra full moons brought up a lot to, in your life about give and take in relationships. How much were you giving? Is that other person that you're with not giving enough? Are they just taking while you give and give and give? Or is it the opposite? Continue to show me what's coming in for love for my Scorpios this month. Whew, Two of Coins. Again, we're juggling something here. There's change, and we're trying to juggle how to deal with it here. Let's see what else comes up before we get in deeper. The Hermit. Five of Coins, okay. King of Swords. Oh, what's happening here? The Tower. Holy crap. Yeah, you guys have some stuff going on here. I think that if you guys have been wrestling with whether you can connect with somebody or not, or wrestling with a connection here, you're not sure whether you want to stay or leave, or could even be that some of you guys have a Virgo and an Aquarius, or a Gemini or a Libra. I don't know. There's King of Swords, so my first thought is Aquarius. It looks like something's happening here. The Magician reversed. Interesting. All right, so let's pull some clarifiers before we get into this, because this is a deeper, more complex love spread than I expected. But let's clarify Six of Coins and Two of Coins. It's like you're trying to make things, you're trying to balance things out here. You're having a hard time with it. Because every time this person says they're going to come back and do this for you or do that for you, or, oh, I appreciate you, I love you, I care about you, I love that you do this for me, thank you. It's like, I don't know, something happens and they need more from you. And they're just, the only thing that they have right now are their words. And you're like, okay, well, maybe I'm done paying for things. Maybe I'm done driving around for you. Maybe I'm done dealing with all this BS. Maybe I need some hermit time, Five of Coins time. Time to look into this yourself. I would say this month, understand why there's a gap. I mean, by looking within, we can understand why we're feeling this Five of Coins. It doesn't feel like we're feeling very connected with this person or situation right now, or even in love in general. We are feeling very alone. We need some alone time probably. And I know some of you guys are like, I've been alone forever. I don't want to be alone. But with the Hermit and the Five of Coins there is this, there's this sense to go within here and to kind of separate yourself. I mean, they are kind of both religious energies. Sometimes the Five of Coins is often, you know, outside of a church. It's very spiritual. Both of these cards together is, we need to go deep in terms of our spirituality and really listen to what we need right now, because there's something wrong, something that is not balanced, something that we've been wrestling with, juggling with for a while here, and it has not been working out for us. So let's clarify these energies. Yeah, I mean, this is clarifying the Six of Coins, Two of Coins. It feels like if you're dating somebody, or if you're, you know, in a relationship with somebody long term, this person puts a lot of stress and pressure on you. It's a lot to be with them. It does seem like we've got a lot going on, and we might even have a lot going on in terms of work, and we just don't have time right now to give all the things that they want from us. And that's really difficult. We might feel really overburdened, overstressed, especially in the relationship. Why are we feeling so stressed about this person? Why are we feeling so stressed? Anxious, put off. Queen of Wands. There could be a fire sign. Could also be, instead of just a sign, often I see the Queen of Wands as this need to communicate, a need to speak our truth, to say what we need to say, to delegate the situation, you know, tell them what's what here. Again, she's looking at the fruit here. Maybe this person, again, has been taking from you so much that you're like, listen, I have enough on my plate, okay? Like, I'm not, you need to stop. Like, you need to back off. You need to stop here. You need to speak your truth. Clarify the Hermit and the Five of Coins. We need to talk about it. We need to put words to these feelings. But again, be careful with Mercury and Aries until May 6th. It'll enter Taurus after that, and things will be a little softer. Clarify the Hermit and the Five of Coins. My Scorpios in terms of love this month. What is this saying? What's happening that's bringing up these energies? Strength. Like there's another. Ooh, okay, wow, interesting. there is, I don't know, some of you guys might be with somebody but be in love with somebody else. I don't know. I don't know why I get that for you guys. There's, you know, the Strength card, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Coins that are here to talk about this 5. Oh my god. These cards are kind of big. The Hermit and the 5 of Coins here. So we have these two guys, and they're looking for a way to bypass this gap of being alone, of looking within, not understanding, you know, why we can't get through this. Why can't we see our way through? Why are we feeling like this? What's happening here and why? It's a feeling of loss, of destitution, of being just, we don't have what we need here. Especially in terms of our physicality, you know, maybe we're not attracted to the person that we're with and we're attracted to somebody else. Sometimes I do see the 5 of Coins as that, a lack of attraction, a lack of, you know, physical attraction, because again, Pentacles are physical. Here we have, you know, the Strength card, and then I got the Ten of Cups and the King of Coins that are clarifying this energy. So again, there might be an earth sign, possibly a Taurus, maybe a Virgo, and we might really want to be with this person, but we're with somebody else here. Again, I feel like we're trying to choose between, for those of you who have like 2 people on the line here, Scorpios, and you don't really know what's what, because you guys only want to delve into relationships when it's serious for you, when you really feel something. And you feel with the Hermit and the King of Swords, I don't know, one of them isn't around and one of them is. And I feel like the Hermit is the person that you're interested in, because this all comes up around that. And it's needing to overcome our fears of telling the other person, or, you know, even telling this person how we feel, making those first steps. But there's 10 of Cups there. So we're realizing that what we hold for this person and situation is 10 of Cups. And we need to overcome something here to get there. Strength. It's believing yourself. It's also overcoming something very difficult, something that you perceive as difficult but actually doesn't feel that difficult, because I mean, you're rewarded immediately with the 10 of Cups and the King of Coins here. So if it is an earth sign and an air sign that you're choosing between, probably an Aquarius or a Taurus or an Aquarius and a Virgo, it doesn't have to be those signs, don't worry, but I would say that you guys are more attracted to that earth sign, and that what you feel for that person is real love. Clarify the King of Swords and the Tower for my Scorpios for love this month. Temperance. Whoa. We need to fix some opposing trends here. We're not on the same path. Sometimes when I see Temperance, especially with the Tower, there has been opposing interest trends, things that are, you know, there's opposition between either 2 people, or what we both want, what we both need, and we need to, you know, obviously bring them together or adapt to whatever this situation is calling for here. It's adapting. It's learning from the past and saying, I'm not going to do that again this time. I'm going to go for what really means something to me. Could also be, again, that we are healing after some time that we needed alone to kind of work through our own issues here. We'll clarify the King of Swords, the Tower, the Magician reverse. Continue to clarify these messages. What's happening here in terms of love? Queen of Swords. I do feel like there's an air sign involved. King of Swords or Queen of Swords. This person could also be mentally somebody that is very attractive to you. God, this is such an interesting, weird reading, because I definitely feel like there's 2 people for a lot of you. However, I think that maybe this is like realizations that we came to during that Libra full moon. With the King of Swords, the Tower, the Magician reverse, I feel like we're realizing that an air sign that we were dealing with is not who we thought they were. Or what's happening with the Tower and the Magician reverse? It might be us. 9 of Wands reversed. We're putting down the fight. We're realizing what's going on here. We're opening ourselves up. Sometimes I see the 9 of Wands as, you know, this is what's happening. This is where I'm at here. As soon as I take down that wall that I built up myself, I can finally make the changes. It feels like the Tower comes in and knocks down all your walls here. What is this Tower situation? In terms of love. 9 of Coins. Somebody that you're very attracted to. Again, it's that earth energy. Somebody that you're very physically attracted to. Somebody that's abundant. Again, I'm just getting that earth energy. I feel like that person comes back around after a long period of not hearing from them. And that's when you guys are like, okay, I'm ready to go for that person. What's with the Magician reversed? What's happening with this air sign? Four of Coins reversed. There's a release of something that we've kept hidden inside. I think that you guys are revealing your feelings for somebody else. I gotta be honest. If it's not you guys, it could be the other person. And you're like, I don't think I know you. Like, that was horrible. That was mean. I thought this was one thing and it's just not. So, the Magician reverse is sometimes I can't. Yes, it can be that I can't get past this. I can't do this. But the Tower comes in to kind of throw that in your face and be like, well, here it is. Karma is here. You heard it. You called upon it, honestly, Scorpio. Okay, but what's happening? Gosh, what's happening with this air sign as opposed to the earth sign? Because I definitely feel like for some of you guys, there's two. And I know I'm not focusing on specifically couples or singles, and I don't always do that. I usually just get what comes in. That's how it goes. Page of Wands. It's a great time for new beginnings, but we have to take a lighter approach to it and just follow our gut, honestly. I think you guys will know what the right choice is when you need to make that choice. Ooh, let me get the Hermetic, and we'll pull one for that air and one for that earth sign. All right, because now we're... Let's see. What's happening with that air sign, Scorpio? Ugh, what's happening here? Five of Wands. Fights. Competition, issues, Lord of Strife. There's strife there. Page of Cups reversed and Five of Swords. I feel some of you guys are the ones who are taking those swords away, who might be ghosting or backing out of something with an Aquarius or an air sign. Doesn't have to just be an Aquarius, but somebody that feels very air sign heavy. I don't know. I just feel like it's either, I feel like it's more you guys, but I mean, I do feel like it could be the other person that kind of comes in, takes your swords away, and kind of leaves you kind of in this position where you're like, wait, what the hell just happened? My love has been defeated. What's with the earth sign for you Scorpios? Justice. There's balance. I feel like this person, again, came around during that Libra full moon. There's balance there. There's truths coming out. You're going to know the truth about how you feel about them and how they feel about you by the end of this month, I think. Sometimes I also see the Libra as you guys both kind of know what the truth is, but nobody's coming forward to say it. It's not really a card of action, but of knowing and internally balancing things out, having the truth kind of come out in a way where we know what it is. What's going on with this earth sign? Six of Wands. Yeah, I think that's the person for you. That's the person that I would go for here. The other person does seem difficult. Yeah, you're building new foundations with this person. In mind, body, spirit, you guys align and can build a brand new foundation. So that's my advice to you in terms of love. If you guys are kind of choosing between two people and you're feeling really like, I have no idea what to do. And again, if you're in a relationship, this does feel like you guys are going through something. You might be needing to communicate, but also to put words to how you're feeling this month. So take it slow. It feels like by the end of the month or on that Scorpio full moon, y'all are exploding about that. So watch out about that, okay? We'll talk more about that when we get there in the weeklies. But let's pull some Romance Angel Oracle cards to finish up this month here. Okay, Scorpios. One for my single Scorpios. My Romance Angel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Single Scorpios. We get engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So again, some of you guys might be afraid as you step towards commitment. But it's like the person that you're committing to is the person you want to be with. You have to choose, obviously. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys have a choice, and you might be also afraid to commit. You might be afraid of entering something big and new. Because you guys don't always like fully commit unless you're really into them. That's the amazing thing about Scorpios. When they're in, you guys are usually quite in. Let's see, Scorpio couples, those that are in relationships, dating, married. Again, it's not going to resonate with every single one of you. Free yourself. Whoa. It's time to take back control of your life. So again, take back your control. Maybe that's why we're feeling so bad. Maybe we feel like the other person is controlling us in a lot of ways, or that they control, you know, how we do things, or, you know, even if we're not that serious with them, maybe they're like trying to shove that on us, and you guys are like, I'm not into you like that. Time to free yourself instead of, you know, sticking by and being nice about it, okay? Free yourself. Take control back of your life if you feel like you don't have as much control, or you feel like your relationship or the other person that you're with is kind of taking that from you. All right, Scorpio. So do check out your other monthlies for your other placements, as well as your weeklies throughout the month. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to book a private reading, all the information is right below this video in my description box. Have a wonderful May, my lovely Scorpios.